rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Getting to the end zone. Nice run.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Sperry. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page.
Let's go. Right. Single. White 53.
Handoff from the gun. He breaks a tackle. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give out of the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force-feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
They'll go to the counter. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that...
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help
Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are quickly filling up Alumni Stadium in anticipation of a terrific clash we have ahead. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes,
Here we go. Do this show. Right. Here we go.
the give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Snagged in the middle, it's Pittman. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And it's on third downs like this if you want.
Let's go.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the point.
– 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Berry. Swings it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Leaves it with the running back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's a
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They go to the ground. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go pick up the first down. And the... Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off. He grabbed it off the deflection. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the foot.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time before the state. Offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Noles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Makes the grab down the middle. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Battle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Makes the catch. It's Perry. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Battle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule,